Hey guys, today we're going to talk about World War II, but we will focus on China. So what was happening in China during World War II? Chinese were fighting with Japanese in the Second Sino-Japanese War. In 1940, a campaign called 100 Regiments Offensive broke out in North China. It is a legend that Chinese frequently talk about because it was a victory for the Communist Party of China, which stands for CCP. We find out what is the myth and what is the reality. Peng Dehuai, one of the military leaders of the CCP, on August 20, Peng ordered 20 regiments for this campaign, but then on August 22, he found out more than 80 regiments took part in the campaign too, mostly without telling him. From August 20 to September 10, they attacked the Zhantai railway line that separates the anti-Japanese base areas, which is the communist base areas. As a result, they succeeded because they destroyed 600 miles of the Zhantai railway line. They also destroyed the Jingxing coal mine, which was important for Japanese industry. 100 Regiments Offensive is one of the greatest victories for the CCP during the Second Sino-Japanese War. The campaign ended by the CCP's victory on December 5, 1940. There were two different sets of the data. Here's the chart. The highlighted rows are the difference, and we'll explain letters C and E only. The left side with the blue people is the data that was published by Huabi's newspaper. We call it version A. The right side with the red people is the data that was published by Yan'an's newspapers. This represents version B. More people believe the version B. And this is the data of the killing or injuring public army members. Here's the data of the captured public army members. Public army is an army that helps an enemy country that has taken control of their own country. It referred to the traitors of the CCP during the Second Sino-Japanese War. In the version A, there's only 1,407 public army members were captured by the CCP, but in version B, there's 18,047 members of public army who were captured by the CCP. But Peng and other military leaders had claimed that they only captured 1,421 public army members in a telegram, which proved that the data of version B is not really truthful. And this is the data of the defected Japanese. And this is the data of strong points taken by the CCP. The gap between version A and version B is 2,700, which is really big. And here's the interesting part. Japanese state that they only had 2,291 strong points in North China. If the data of version B is true, it means CCP took all of the strong points already, but it did not accord with the report of the Japanese. The majority of the civilians believe version B, but is it the truth? No one knew it except those who have been through the war. I also want to compare the data of the 8th Road Army's final reports of 100 Regiments Offensive and the reports of the Japanese. 8th Road Army is a group that under the command of the CCP. It was also known as the 18th Army Group of the National Revolutionary Army of the Republic of China. According to the 8th Road Army's final report about 100 Regiments Offensive, CCP claimed that they killed the whole 4th Mixed Brigade, which is equivalent to 6,000 or 8,000 people. But the Japanese record shows that there were only 276 soldiers in the 4th Mixed Brigade who were killed by CCP. Here comes a contradiction. Does 276 equal to 6,000 or 8,000? All in all, don't believe what you heard from others. Do a research and interpret the message by yourself. It is the only way that you will have a deeper understanding about what you don't really know before.